I grew up on a neck of land up in the state of Maine. We lived about a mile and a quarter down this 2 mile neck of land. And the people that were around us were all lobstermen, fishermen, pretty much because there was not a whole lot of land that you could plant gardens on. I guess each one of us had some that we would grow things and then we'd can them. And remember, Santa's pretty old. We weren't canning. We weren't freezing back in those days. But there was kind of a, how can I say this? A little bit of animosity. Yes, animosity. Yes, between people from Maine who lived there all their life and people who came from other parts, even New England. We came there from Boston. But somehow or other, when we lived up there, we fit in with the local people and we enjoyed our time there. The trick was, you see, to be respectful of the people that lived there and what they did and be interested in what they did. Well, there was a fellow came up from Massachusetts and he bought a plot of land and he built himself a house. Now, this guy knew how many nails went into that house, how many shingles went onto the roof. He was a detailed person. And he decided to get himself the job of the tax assessor. Big mistake, because he had no respect for any of us, even those of us who came from Massachusetts. He was above us all. Okay. Well, one of the lobstermen down near us, his boat was getting older and older, and it got to a point where it had dry rot really bad. So he ordered himself a new boat. Oh, it was a beautiful boat. The old one was black. The new one was white. 32-foot lobster boat. Oh, man, it was gorgeous. So he pulled the old one up on the shore, and it sat there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And the dry rot got where you could get to a point where you could almost shove your fist right through the side of the boat. Well, this tax assessor came along and he assessed him more for the black boat that was full of dry rot than he did for that beautiful, nice one that was out there on the water. Don't think that didn't upset the neighborhood. So one dark night, the neighbors got together, got all the kids together, and off we went. We got logs, and I'm not real big, about yay big. We pulled that boat up to the road, and we took that thing 1.5 miles up to this man's house. Now, as luck would have it, the house was built, but he had moved all of the dirt to a nice pile out in his front yard, and he hadn't got to landscaping yet. So we pulled that boat right up there on the outside of that pile of dirt. So in the house, when he looked out, he wouldn't see it. But he finally walked out to his car. He learned his lesson. Yep, he gave up the tax assessor's job. But I remember that as a kid. I was, golly, maybe about 10 years old when all that went on. Didn't understand all the innuendos, but I do in retrospect, and I think it's just funny. Somebody got their comeuppance. So that's not really Santa Claus, but I'm forever Santa anyway.